3, 2, 1. Straight to the airport with no traffic.
Oh, my energy is so flat today. So this is the fit.
Look, Dad. Good morning, guys. I am sweating, I tell you. It is so warm. I hate to talk about the weather, but it is so warm. It's Friday morning as I am starting this vlog, heading back home to get ready and then drive to a wedding that we have on tonight. So that's a 2.5 hour drive from our place, so we'll drive there and back because we're heading off to Adelaide tomorrow morning. So I thought I would take you guys along for a few days in my life. It's going to be very busy, very crazy, but there's no but, that's just the case. So I'm going to drive home now. It's about a 30-minute drive, then get ready. Packed everything for Adelaide yesterday as well, so I just need to go home, shower, get ready, eat my breakfast, and then we'll head off. So come along for a few days in my life. Okay, so I'm home now. I look so disheveled. The main. I put some comfy clothes on because you know those days where it's like I need to get out of tight activewear ASAP. Like I needed to never be in it in the first place. That's the vibe. So I literally just put my pajama top back on and some comfy shorts. So now I'm gonna eat, have a shower, get ready, and probably leave here around 12ish. Oh, my energy is so flat today. And I have a very bloated stomach, which can only mean one thing. The lady's on her way, as in my period, not a child. Or just with my endo, I don't know if that like directly relates to my cycles. Okay, let's have something to eat, have some water, and then proceed to the route. Wait, I think I remember what I wanted to say, but I said this in last week's vlog, so just ignore it if you, already listened to it. But there was a time when I would have an event on or something that I just wouldn't be prepared from like a toxic point to eat enough and just fuel myself and all the things. Not funny, I just laugh at myself because it's been a journey. And looking back in hindsight, I'm just like, God bless Christina. But I have planned out my day so that I really want to make sure that I'm still hitting my goals, especially with, at the moment, all over with like my macros, like my protein, my fats and my carbs. I know the sweet spot for all of those things to make me feel my absolute best. So whilst over on the Nourishment Project, I am doing a 30 days of hitting my protein target, I'm also doing that with the other macronutrients, if that makes sense. So to make sure that that still stood today, regardless of the fact that we're going to be at a wedding and obviously eating at a wedding. A little wine or champagne. I don't actually enjoy the taste of wine or champagne, so like I might like prefer a Coke Zero or something, Pepsi Max, not sure. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that even though that was going to be the case, that I was still prepared in terms of my food for the rest of the day. So I made sure I did that all yesterday, so I know what I'm having for breakfast and for lunch. And in this season, I am tracking my food for the purpose of the real challenge, because I just want to look at how much I need to be eating to make sure I am hitting each of those groups. I think from a very long history of having seasons with tracking when it was quite an unhealthy thing for me, to then go away from it completely for a period of time, to just not have that relationship to it anymore, to now just be in a point where it gets to be a really powerful tool for seasons. And I'm just in a season of that right now. So I made sure that I put in my breakfast, lunch and snacks and stuff for the day. Just like I'll leave dinner completely free. And I'm not really bothered of the like I'm not tracking for calorie purposes. I'm tracking for protein, fats and carbs, kind of. I know definitely don't eat enough carbs. It definitely affects my energy, as we all know. So of course, making sure I eat enough, but like fats and protein particularly is my focus. Especially my fats this year was a huge focus for me without tracking, because I was really just on a journey of getting my hormones in check, especially having endo and eating foods that I know will support me with my pain management from a holistic lens too. So I don't really care if I'm like going over calories or under or like anything like that. Just making sure that I'm eating enough to feel good, to feel energized, and to hit the goals that I have. And then yeah, that's my TED talk. So I'm gonna have some breakfast now, and then we'll get into getting ready. So I'm ready. And I've been ready for a long time, and Cruz was just literally shooting the breeze, laying on the bed, and I really didn't want to be a nagging wife. So I let him go, and I kept looking at the clock, and it was like 12:18. We're leaving at 12:30, by the way, guys. 12:18, or it was like 12, 12:12, 12:18. And I kept saying like, should we like get sorted? It's like, yeah. Marketplace probably, if you know. And now he just said, I really should have started getting ready sooner. You can hear him clanking around in the background because he's frazzled trying to cut the tags off his clothes. And I'm sorry, but anyone else, we all can relate where it's like, you know, as women, sometimes we do take longer to get ready and then we get shit because it takes us so long to get ready. But then when we're ready, they're not ready. Like the math doesn't math. But anyway, let me show you my outfit. So this is the fit. I love her so much. I went it to one other wedding and I absolutely loved it. And I got so many compliments. So yeah, that's that. How you going? How you going, King? All right, we're finally off. We just took some photos as well. Cruz is in his training grounds. He's in his training grounds for Husbands of Instagram. So he did get 2 good shots and, you know, pretty good average because we only took about 8. So good hustle. Very grateful that we've got friends that do social media as a job because he can pick up a lot of pointers. So JT Visuals, if you're watching.
JT Visuals.
Hit a man up.
Daddy sad.
Hit a man up. Anyways, off we go. I'm sorry, I'm not a princess, but I'm also sometimes a princess. On our drive over here, on our drive to Queensland from Adelaide, we went for 3.5 days. And what I learnt in that, and guys hold me in this because I'm not that precious, but I was in this. I'm not made for public toilets, okay? I'm not made for the middle of nowhere service station toilets that they don't clean, that when you're walking, you're like, what in the fuck is actually on the ground here? I'm sorry. Like, I'm going into this service station right now and heels and I feel vulnerable. Anyway, that's something about me. But also, I'm not that extreme because the toilets that we stopped at on the way here were extreme, okay? I can do like a normal serve or whatever, that's fine. It gives me a bit of a nick, but I'm procrastinating now. I really need a wee, but I'm gonna wait for Cruz so he can walk in with me. Give us a bit of an update. What's it like? What's it like to go to a public toilet with your wife? Germs are real. And I get this from my mum and I'm happy to have got it from my mum. Just think about it. Think about how many people, and I want your live react to this, Cruz. How many people have just touched the toilet key that they gave us? How many? Million, could be millions. Many. And then what we do, yeah, I didn't touch a thing. I did not touch a thing. And then we go and eat a sandwich or like, oh, this is the thing, guys. This is the thing that mum always told me. When you wash your hands, you then go and touch the handle that everyone's germs has been on anyway, so you may as well not have washed your hands. I did my wee, TMI, and then I made Cruz wait on the outside of the door for me because I didn't want to lock it. And then I was like, Cruz, and I tried to get him to unlock it again, but then I had to touch the handle, so I had to wash my hands again, and he had to stand with his foot in the door to make sure it didn't lock. So if anyone was wondering what it's like to be married to me, you have one very hygienic Wi-Fi. We will have no germs in this household. Just got into the, would be nice to stay here, like maybe not actually.
Yeah, I don't think.
Just lots of spiders and stuff. Anyway, we got to follow this map to get to this barn. I think it's going to be very beautiful.
Rory's 21st left.
Maybe we were meant to park where everyone else was running from.
Outside.
Wow, this is beautiful. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning. How are we?
Very tired.
Like, neither of us drank at the wedding. Cruz had 1 beer. Did you have a beer?
One.
1 beer. I had a Pepsi Max. And We left the wedding at about 9:45.
And one of these.
Cruz had to get a monster, whatever it was, a mother, which is so random.
You're on the limit.
On the way home because I was actually scared. It was like a 2.5 hour drive, but like through windy, dark, terrifying roads, and he was like so tired that he had to get something to keep himself awake. Very grateful for him driving.
And a cap.
Yes, small short cappuccino. Just getting a coffee, 1 sec.
Premium bean.
Premium bean, always. Oh, you got that hat on still. Anyway, so we got home at like 12:30, and for us, we wake up at 5, so that's a big day. So now we're on the way to the airport.
Mate, could I grab one short cappuccino, thanks? And I'll grab another short cap with 1 sugar, please.
Short cap with 1 sugar.
Thank-
Yeah, today.
That's all, thanks.
Okay, it's just 880. Travel food.
And asked me about the premium bean. She's been trying to upsell me to the premium bean. Or maybe they automatically just know our voice because we live here.
No, not at this one we don't.
And that they
I look dead.
age of breaking into song for the people of YouTube.
Yes. Anyways, so we got home at 12:30, went to sleep. Woke up this morning nauseous from exhaustion. And it's not dramatic. Like, if I don't sleep, I'm not well. Like, I didn't drink and I feel hungover. Anyways, so now we're off to the airport to go to Adelaide. And then off to a wedding tomorrow night, which would be beautiful as well. Something that we do. How long have we been doing this for?
Good part of 12 months.
Yeah, better part of 12 months. So, Cruz one day, was it you that started it? So, you know when footy teams like get in a huddle and they put their hand...
No, football teams don't.
Oh,
know.
football.
Basketball.
Sorry, basketballs or maybe netballs even. Like, but not like, we're not talking like NBA basketballs. We're not talking like your Steph Currys. We're talking like...
NFL does it.
Oh yeah, NFL. We're talking like...
That's where it comes from. It's quarterback.
Oh yeah, so that you put your hands in, you're like 3, 2, 1, and then you say your thing. So like some of the ones that we have, it's like 3, 2, 1, shower then dessert, or like just stuff like if we ever want to get anything done, we make sure that we do our little chant. So like give us one now quick, give us your best one before we go to the coffee shop.
Straight to the airport with no traffic.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, straight to the airport with no traffic. Like, I just like some of the shit that comes out of our mouths. I personally would like to hang out with both of us behind closed doors in the dark hours of the night, aka 6 p.m. because we go to bed at 7, but you know, good hustle. Packed, that's Shelley there.
I was gonna say, who is that saved us in your phone?
My mistress. And I will see you guys at the airport.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks, mate.
Thanks. I forgot my rings at home. Guys, look how beautiful my rings are. Cruz got my engagement ring designed and then I got my wedding band.
Good job.
From the same designer, Andrew Mazzone, and I'm obsessed. When I'm in Adelaide, I think I'm gonna go and get them cleaned. Anyway, not that you needed to know that. Thought that I would like to share with everyone. And that thought is, being someone who's traveled a lot on my own, right? I've traveled a lot around the world on my little lonesome, which meant I had to carry my suitcase myself everywhere. And the best thing right now is knowing that my husband is here. Which means these little mitts will not be touching a suitcase. It's a princess treatment, so that feels really clean for me. Where's your song like now?
Yeah. Well, on my head. Oh.
Does anyone else duck when you go under underground car parks? Because every time I'm like, as if me ducking is going to prevent the top of the car from scraping across the cement.
Planes. You're literally 4.5 feet tall and you're like demanding extra leg room. I can literally see you sprawled out with your extra leg room. Paul LeBron would be squished up behind you with his knees and you would still take the emergency exit from him.
LeBron has approached yet, probably 10 of them.
really gripping the head. Smack it.
Hello. Say hello. Hello. Bailey, come here. Oh, you're clever.
Sitting. Sitting. Oh, not sitting. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Vegetarians of the way. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You're such a good boy. You need to go have some food. Good morning.
Oh, oh no, it's grippy. Get out of the way.
Everybody watch out. Sounds with. Oh no! Fuck! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Do you need that? Oh my god! Get up! Say hi to the vlog.